Holy crap! Holy crap! We're live, baby. How you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Okay, who do we got in here? Who do we got? We got Arlie. We got Castro the Killer. Christian Castro in the house. Tuck Beat standing by. Sermon, not again. He says, not again, dude. How dare you? Hello, fellow artists. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? Arlie, hello. All right, Sermon. All right, we got everybody in here. Slain, Slavic. All right, what's up? All right, how you guys doing? Everybody good? Bask out. It's my guy, Bask out. Hey, dude, it's so hot, right? Heat waves coming in. How do we enter? Enter to win. If you're on the mailing list, you know what's going on. Otherwise, you're really not going to get it. What's up, Taji, Richard, what's up? NVE Records. We got a record company in the house, dude. A real record company. You guys ready? You're going to get your music reviewed in front of a real record company. All right, you guys, just so you know, we got a lot of tracks tonight, and I'm hoping that some good music comes out of it. All right, that's all I'm going to say. But let's look at it. Let's see what we got here. I'm opening it. Here we go. You guys having a good Monday? Everybody good? I'm going to open this up, live reviews. If you guys are joining us for the first time, the music live reviews are all about giving you guys feedback on your music. It's about giving you guys feedback on your composition, your songwriting, your structure, your mixing, your mastering, your arrangement, basically anything and everything that's going to make your music market viable. I'm not here to give you an artistic hoorah or pat on the back and say, good job, I'm really proud of you. I'm here really just to break down what I think is market viable. If you're going to put something out here, I'm hoping that you actually spent time on it. I think everybody here is hoping that you spent time on it. And very quickly we'll know if you didn't spend time on it. And if you didn't, usually I'll just skip the song because I'm not really trying to play a bunch of demo bullshit, right? So I'm here to give you guys feedback on the tracks, and hopefully you gave it your all. You really went in on these tracks. You spent time on them. They're mixed, they're mastered, they're done, right? And you're like, this is as good as I can get it. What do you think? Or maybe you got it mixed and mastered and produced and you're good at what you do, and you're putting songs out. So I'm here to just kind of give you guys feedback. And who am I? I'm Bradley Denniston. If you don't know me, you're on the mailing list because you probably downloaded something for free from me. I gave you something for free. You got on the YouTube channel and watched some content and learned some shit. I've been in music for 22 years now, right? I've been making my living off music for over a decade, probably about 12 years or so. And I started Radium Media about 5 years ago. I'm starting Radium Records as a publisher. Done a lot of sync licensing work. I've done music on the Lego Movie, 22 Jump Street, Thor Ragnarok, House of Lies. I don't know if you guys ever watched House of Lies. That was a Showtime show. I've worked on multiple TV shows, commercials, movies, records, platinum selling artists, Gautier, Tegan and Sarah, G-Eazy Records. I've worked with tons of independent artists, I've worked on tons and tons of records. But I've worked on stuff that's market viable and has gone platinum, and I've worked on stuff that's very not market viable, okay? Just so you know, I've worked on those records as well. So I'm here to give you guys my professional opinion because that's what I do. I do this professionally. I make music professionally. Okay, I mix records, I produce records, and I'm just trying to give you guys a little intro to who I am. This is Radium Media, Radium Records. We have 2 studio rooms here. We're in the Hollywood Hills, and we've been here for a little bit. We were in Hollywood in the media district for about 3 years, and COVID moved everything, so voila, now we're live, and I'm looking and listening to your music. So I take this very seriously, guys, but I also don't take this very seriously, right? So I take it seriously in the sense that, if you're not, serious about your music, I'm not going to be fucking serious about it. If you uploaded some drum track that your 6-year-old could have made, I'm pretty much going to make fun of you, right? But if you are very serious about your music and you uploaded something that's going to pull at our heartstrings, make us move, make us feel like, wow, that's some professional shit, then I'm going to take it seriously as well. So you know, never respond to non-serious people with serious responses, and I never respond to the serious with non-serious responses, right? So let's get into it. I don't want to waste my time or your time. More importantly, I don't want to waste your guys' time. I really want to do this. I do this usually Wednesday and Sunday. I had to push it to today because I had a thing come up yesterday with my wife, and I'm just using her as an excuse. All right, so 0627. Love you, baby. All right, look at this, guys. We got so much music in here. I'm really excited. So who's a part of the Radium Roundtable on the YouTube channel? Who's paying $5 a month to cut the line and get their music reviewed? Because I'm going to cut the line for you. You just got to let me know. And if you want to sign up for that, let me know. All right. Otherwise, I'm going to start with Lacey Hemphill. And you got 2 up here. Don't upload 2 songs. I'm just going to do 1. Got a bunch of people in line here. I'm not trying to listen to your whole EP. But let's go. All right, and I'll be honest with you, an A&R, a record label, anybody else, that's plenty of this track. I don't think anyone would have listened to more of this. It sounds like karaoke. That's it. That's all people are going to listen to of this track, just so you know. So be careful. Your drum production, your keys, your electric keys, they all sound like you're going to start a karaoke track. The hottest motherfucker in Koreatown is going to jump on this shit, and he's going to cut some karaoke on this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to skip this one, and let's move on. YH, 2-step. Let's roll.
Do my 2-step. I ain't got to bang no set. I ain't got to bang no set. Say I do my 2-step. I ain't got to bang no set.
All right, I'm going to keep playing this one just because it has that old school vibe to it, but man, it sounds like shit. What is this, bro? You record this in a bathroom? Like 2-stepping in the bathroom, bro. All right, let's keep going.
I ain't got to bang no set. Nigga try me get wet. I ain't got to bang no set. I ain't got to bang no set. Say I'm trying to get a check. I ain't got to bang no set. I ain't got to bang no set. I ain't got to bang no set. But my shit bang in the west. Being on my chest. Yeah, they gon' feel it in the flesh. I been going hard, no rest. Trying to get a check. Trying to see all them comments though. You ain't talking, man, I see.
All right, so I'm just going to give like 3 pieces of advice here. I'm not going to go further with this one because I really don't want to waste anyone's time tonight. Your mix is all over the place. Record your shit properly. Just go in the closet or something, you know? Like, throw some cushions up against the wall. You got to record your shit better, man. Like, no one's going to listen to this stuff. And your third thing is don't share music that's not done. The shit ain't done. All right, let's move on. Fuego Cartier. See if we can get to something good here.
Movie going down, we in MIA. Bitches in my phone for another day. 42 in my glass with some rosé. I just got some plays for the OZ. Yeah, we going up if you know me. 48 hours with some OT. I'm just saying you could do better. I'm just saying. We moving city to city. Smoking exotic, no pity. Stack it up to 100 from 50. How I move, you would think I was Drizzy.
All right, yo, Bascout, appreciate you, bro. That's big ups. Big ups to Bascout. Thanks for the super chat, man. It means a lot. Means a lot. I'm gonna give you my my feedback right away on this one because A&R, like record label, ain't gonna play it this far in, bro. Like your mix is everywhere. Sounds shitty. All right, y'all like gotta learn how to mix a little bit better, right? Like just a little bit better. And if you're paying someone to do this, man, like get your money back. This shit, no way. And if I sent a mix out like this, I would punch myself in the nutsack. All right, like straight up, I'd fire myself if my music sounded like this. All right, so here's your thing, like doing the Drizzy and the Drake flow, and then like doing a Drake quote and all that stuff. Like that's just not cool anymore, man. Like I mean, it wasn't cool like 5 years ago, right? Like, it's just not hot anymore. Like, yeah, I'm Drake Flow and Drizzy, yeah, you know, like, I don't know. It's over. It's dead. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. And, you know, like, maybe other people do out there. I don't know. You guys go get into a circle and, like, start a Facebook group or something. Yeah, like, overall, like, this shit just isn't smacking. The mix is, like, really small. Like, you're really mono. Your vocals are really, really over-processed. Man, it sounds like you threw, like if I looked at your chain right now, I'd see like 8,000 plugins on there. I guarantee at least 5 plugins are on your chain, and then you're like bussing and you're doing random shit. It just doesn't sound good. It needs to be de-essed. It needs to be smoothed out. It needs to feel more star power. Maybe you just need to record it better. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what I'm getting from this. Like right away, when the drums hit, I'm like, yeah, I'm not really feeling that. It just doesn't bang. And there's nothing special about it. Not like grabs me. It's like, oh, this is pretty normal. It's almost like a Drake ripoff. And like, I'm like, I don't know. I think we've heard enough of that. I'm not trying to hate tonight, but shit, man, we are starting really bad. All right, Lori, Traveling, Nayer. Let's go. Okay, so hey, Lori, like here's the thing, like I feel like overall tonight, like this is the best like produced, mixed, like arranged kind of song, you know what I'm saying? And like to be honest, like this isn't really my vibe. Like straight up, like I wouldn't make anything like this, but you know, I like country music. I like all music. I don't hate on anything at all. Like I just fuck with every genre of music. I just love anything that's cool. There's a few things that like really stick out to me that are really weak in this. The drummer or the drums or the programmed drums, whatever you're doing with the drums, they just are not hitting. Like they are not programmed right. The pocket is wrong. Oh shit. Castro Killa, my guy, Christian Castro. Appreciate you, dude. Yeah, Castro and I are working on records, so you guys look out. We got a lot of reggaeton kind of shit coming out, and I'm really, really excited about it. So Castro, we're going to be releasing stuff under Radium Records. So you guys look out for that shit. It's going to blow your minds. We're going to blow this shit up. But so I don't lose my train of thought because Castro is dropping bills on me and shit. The drums in the pocket, like they're just so like like it sounds so elementary. Like you cannot have a song like this without having a really strong backing, like rhythm track, right? So the rhythm track being the bass and the drums. I talk about this a lot in the lives, and I don't know why people don't get this right, but yeah, like really get that locked in. Have someone play to a click, get a drummer, get a session drummer. I got plenty of drummers. If you want, hit me up. I'll plug you with someone that can play drums on this and just crush it. That's one thing like that I really cannot handle with this track. And I think most people are going to be like, nah, this ain't going to work, right? Like, this is what the fuck? Like, who's playing drums on this shit? And they're probably just programmed drums is what I'm feeling like. All right, so that's the biggest things. Bad drums, bad bass, bad rhythm section, which is going to make the song bad instantly for me. All right, and for a lot of people. Second thing is I can't find a chorus, I can't find a verse, I can't find an arrangement in this. I just heard like Cleveland rain, and then I'm like, where are we going? Where's the hook? Where's the chorus? Where are we at? I just feel like it just keeps going, and it's just going and going and going, and I'm like, not definitive moments, not definitive arrangement, which is like killing me. You're killing me, Lori. You're fucking killing me. No, just kidding. she's like, dude, I'm just trying to make some country music. Fuck, I'm from Cleveland. No, it's a vibe, good work. You know, pat yourself on the back, and then hire better players. And your vocals like need to be produced better. Like they need to be recorded better. It needs to be like, you know, people need to figure out like what's going on with the song first. The writing is kind of sloppy and just kind of basic and just too skewed for me. So let's move on. Mafia, King L featuring Mafia. All right, so Mafia, King L featuring Mafia. Shit, sounds heavy. Heavy. 2 Mafias, guys.
Looking back, I can really see who was on it. I'm trying to get high, cruising for low. Had to get by, I was broke. Now I'm waiting, I'm counting all of my losses. Looking back, I can really see who was on it. I'm trying to get high, cruising for low. Had to get by, I was broke. I'm up in the mix like a Pro Tools. Truth is, if I told you, you won't believe what I'm telling you. And no, I can't show you, no. I like to get my hands dirty. I put the fine and finesse. That's my slam, match my vibe. We can ride to the end. I get down and dusted. I was listening to play Brown, not busted. But I still got busted. We never talk, so I got no accomplice, no. If I came in alone, I go out on my own. I came here and I leave it with nothing. Everywhere I go, I see a lot of hoes that throwing themselves at niggas for nothing. That word they disgusted, but she was acting like she loved it. All that is cheeky, no need to explain it. If you didn't get it, don't make you a racist. This is the world that we living in. This is the future we taking, we shaping it. I'm on my bread like a bakery. I get up early, I need it, I'm making it. I wake up in a place that I cannot call home. Look around thinking, look at the state of this. Dropped out of uni, they told me to leave for the streets what I majored in. Put your money where your mouth is. Stop with the capping and clouting. I put my peas on the table, placing a bet like I already wagered it. Now I'm winning, I'm counting all of my losses. Looking back, I can really see who was on it. I'm trying to get high, cruising for low. Had to get by, I was broke. Now I'm winning, I'm counting all of my losses. Looking back, I can really see who was on it. I'm trying to get high, cruising for low. Had to get by, I was broke. Paying for the skills, yeah, I lived in the middle with the scores being settled. We solving this middle, I grinded from AM to PM for change, no metal. I ran in the race with no medals. I want my time to be money, new levels. I need more life, don't waste my time on a bezel. You're stuck in the T, but you're ghetto. Came with a bass, then I added the treble. Be the empire, but I stay a rebel. I wanna be tricky, flinging at pebbles. Stepped in, they thought the Avengers assemble. I look like an angel, but really a devil. London, say we out from the jackal. London, say we out from the jackal. Now I'm waiting.
All right, I like a lot of this song. I think it's really dope. I think it's super dramatic, it's cinematic. I think it actually like has a good possibility of being synced, right? Like I think it's a cool sync record. Like I think it'd be dope on like a trailer or something. One thing is like you'll never sync this on a trailer in its current form. Like no publisher wants to fuck with this with 10-foot pole. Reason being is like the mix is so bad. Like the vocals are coming in and out. Like it needs to be finished. It needs to be mixed. It needs to be mastered. It needs to sound much bigger. Like it needs to sound more dramatic, more punch, more low end, more weight, more, you know, dynamics. Like you gotta like you really gotta like spend time on the mix and master. So what I recommend Mafia, because like it is a dope track, like shoot it over to me and let's talk about mixing it, man. Like I'll cut you a good deal for this if you want to cut me in on some publishing or, you know, a split of the sync fees for what I sync, etc. Let's do some business, bro. You know, I'm about business. What do you think this is, bro? Oh, and also, dude, check this out. Check this out, guys. I just got some new merch done. I thought you guys would fuck with this. Check it out. So someone made me this t-shirt and I was like, that's sick. So I actually went and put it up on the merch store. So it's up on merch store. So you guys can pick it up if you want, man. I think it's really dope. I thought it was hella funny too, like cracked me up, bro. But yeah, my guy Juan Garcia made that shit for me and I was like, dude, this is dope. I like it. I like it. Sick. So I put it up on the merch store. And it's like I put a little 15% off because it's so hella funny, you guys. So here's a link. I'm gonna give you that link. If you guys want to pick one up, you know, show support, show some love, you know, wear my face outlined on your chest with a little stash problems. Anyway, I thought that was golden. But anyway, so this track, dope. Let's do business. Talk to me. All right. Lauren Honeycutt, my guy. Always coming through, part of the Radium Roundtable mentoring group. And yeah, let's see what you got, bro. Let's get into it.
Looking at my jar of honey, you don't need to save the day. Let's take a look inside your mind in the dark corners where you play. Take a walk to a quiet place. We'll go anywhere you wanna go. Worry your pretty little head. I'll be flash as soon as I get this song on the radio. I daydream all of the time about you, wrapped up in cuddles and affection. I'll rip my heart out. I'll rip my heart out for you. Looking at the job booking, let them demons in. Not one to judge the manner of the people, or the things, or the places you've been. We'll make a pact between us, no matter how it looks. A job for participation, always see Jimmy Barnes and comic books. I daydream all of the time about you.
All right, listen, Lauren, I'm going to be straight up with you because that's what I do. Because I'm a fucking adult. I'm an adult. I'm straight up with people. Like when you hit that chorus, it's out of your range, bro. You can't hit those notes. You sound crazy. You sound like, yeah. Like, nah, bro. You can't be squeaking and squallering all over the track, bro. So, yeah, you either bring this shit down like a third, maybe drop down a step, right? Like so that when you go to the chorus, you can hit that note because you're not hitting it right now. And if you're gonna go up on the chorus and it's out of your range, you're gonna sound like you're gonna sound crazy, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" All right, I had to be straight up because that shit was driving me crazy. But that being said, there's some good shit about this song. For example, it feels like a live song. Like it feels very live. It feels like you're at like a rock show and you recorded this live, you know? It doesn't sound like a record, but it sounds like a live song. Like I'm listening at a live bar, I'm having a beer, I'm having a good time, and it's a cool like live song, right? So therefore, I think that it would do good if you synced it in like a live set, like, you know, like a rom-com or some shit, and they walk into the place and like there's, you know, a band on stage. This works great for that, right? But yeah, man, you gotta make it a record, and making it a record means it can't sound like it's coming off a live stage and have pitch problems and all that. So, yeah, Chrissy's saying hire a singer. I think like, yeah, if you need to write like this song for someone with that range, and then give them the lead sheet and give them the lyrics, like, yeah, just record someone that plays in that range and like sings in that range. I think that could work totally well. Yeah, exactly. Or bring it down. Chrissy's got it. Fuck it. Why don't I just have Chrissy take over? She's got it. He or she, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know. Chrissy can go both ways, right? Or no, just female? Who knows anymore, man? Genders are they're all over the place now. All right, sorry about that. Woo! I digress. All right, let's go. Richardoosevelt, pray for me. Let's rock.
I'm trying to come up out my slumber. They try to pull me back down and keep me under. What I fill my lungs up, trying to get my ones up. It makes me wonder, do they have my number? Wish I were younger, I mean who doesn't? I'm just regretting some things I wish I wasn't. They say I'm bugging, no use in fussing. But if you love me, please do me something. Pray for me, pray for me. Down on your knees, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. Keep the faith, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. I got way too much at stake. Pray for me. Move on over, move on over. Devil on my shoulder told him move on over. Go on and pray for me, go on and pray for me. Down on your knees, pray for me. Hoping that you pray for me, hoping that you keep the faith, hoping that you take a lead, make it to the pearly gates, hoping there's some vacancies. Really hard to be the goat when they only take the sheep. Pray for me, I just came to take a peek. Same way I gave it to her, didn't think she'd take it deep. Can you blame me, try to take me, it's gon' really take a freak. Really started taking heat, all it does is take a tweak. Pray for me, pray for me. Down on your knees, pray for me, pray for me. Really hope that you take it heat. No disrespect when I'm taking knee. Wanna thank Cat for taking lead. Gotta get stats, gotta make.
Okay, hey Richard, dope. I like it. I think it has like a super dope vibe. I love the beat, dude. Like the beat is dope. Like I think like this drop here is super dope. Like this would definitely sync, dude. You got a contender here.
If you love me, please do me something. Pray for me, pray for me. Down on your knees, pray for me.
All right, so it feels big. I feel like the drop's big and everything. The biggest thing that you lack, dude, is your mixing is just kind of just out of control. Like the vocals, like so much 2K, so much compression that's like just not like warm. It's like that kind of compression where you're like, oh, that's kind of ear piercing. You know what I mean? And I just think like the mix and the master can be much better. Like if you submit this to a publisher, they're going to be like, yo, that's a cool idea. But yeah, they want to hear it like it's finalized. Like we could put this on a movie right now. And another thing is like this pray for me, like chorus hook thing, you got to come back out of it and you got to go back into like this like drop kind of, you know, and like maybe do some singing or like whatever. But I think like, yeah, you gotta be careful with that because you don't want to like just keep hitting that because it'll get tiring. Like you're like, okay, that's enough. And like, this is great in the beginning because it hits you and you're like, whoa, that's dope. That's what a drop. That's really dope. And it's got this bounce, you know, like shit's super dope. And kind of feels like, you know, like a trap anthem-y kind of thing. Right. And then you get into this and it's just kind of drags on and I feel like you hit that again. And yeah, arrangement wise, like you just got to figure out some better structure stuff that is going to take you back down. And then like, you know, maybe you're telling a story again, maybe you're doing a little more singing R&B stuff on it. And then you hit the pray for me, like back into that sort of thing. I think this would be really sick with like a choir. Of course, like that's going to be a budget thing, right? But, pray for me, pray for me, you know, like, oh, like, I don't know, you just have like this big gospel choir behind you. I think that'd be super dope. But yeah, everything's kind of budget restrictive, but it's cool, man. Like, I think you got something there. I think you could definitely work it. But invest, man, like pay someone to help you mix it and stuff. I think you'd be really surprised at how big and wide and full, and you can fix that vocal so it doesn't sound so dramatically processed, like especially like for a Pray For Me kind of vibe. Like, you want to keep it pretty organic. It should feel pretty organic. I don't think you want to, like, it's so compressed and in your face and like over processed sort of thing, but it's cool, man. I'm shit. I'd say that was one of the highlights of the night right there. Vegabond, the Moon of Mangalore. Let's go. Okay, so I don't do instrumental reviews on this channel just because I just feel like I'd bore people to death. You know, like, what do you want me to say about that? You know what I mean? But that being said, I think this is a cool vibe, and I think like you got plenty of like gamer Spotify playlists, gamer YouTube channels. They would like literally just play video games to this for fucking days, dude. So you got a really cool market here. And yeah, rave, dude, for sure. But as far as like market viability and it being like, you know, pop or whatever, anything that's gonna like go and get on the charts or something, like, that's nah, bro. But it's cool. Like, you can definitely like license that shit and put it out and make money off publishing and stuff. So I'm gonna move on though, because I don't have time to review like instrumental music. I think that would be I'll do that one day where we're just going to be like reviewing, you know, instrumental and compositions and shit. But for now, let's keep it to songs. All right, let's move on. I'm not even going to try to say your name. Let's go. All right, so for my ears here, man, like, I love this kind of music, and like, I fuck with this heavy. Like, I got a lot of friends up in Portland, up in the Northwest, Pacific Northwest. They do a lot of post-hardcore, hardcore, thrash, all that shit, and emo and all that stuff, screamo, etc. I grew up on that scene, and I could tell you right away, like, the mix on this just ain't it, bro. Like, the highs, high mids, they fucking chop your face off. Nobody wants to hear this loud. Nobody especially wants to hear this like live, where it's just like just so much frequency in the 2K, 1K to 4K area, just like blowing your head off. So just be really careful with that area. Just right away, that's gonna kill me. I grew up on this shit, man. Like, the first bands I was ever in was like post-hardcore shit, and I grew up in the post-hardcore scene, right? Like, I was like 18 years old when that shit was popping off. I was in a band. I got scouted by Capitol Records, you know, and now I live down the street from Capitol. But yeah, Glassjaw, Poison the Well, all that shit. Like, I went to those shows when, like, you know, 300 people were showing up to those. And, you know, opened for a lot of really cool bands back in the days. But that being said, the frequencies and the mix and the recording, like the way this is produced, it just ain't it, bro. Like, it's so, like, I can tell you guys worked really hard at it, but like, that is just going to kill everybody that listens to this. I'm going to listen just because I want to hear the vocals, but also, like, being 40 seconds in on any record, I don't care what style it is, most people are not going to listen that long. Okay, so another thing I'm going to tell you, bro, is like I worked with and know the producers and the engineers that did all the Omarosa and stuff, right? And Dance Gavin Dance. And yeah, man, I hear exactly what you're trying to do. Your vocals getting buried, though, because you're putting so much of the mids and the high mids into the guitars and stuff. And you got to be really careful of that. So I don't know who's engineering this stuff, but if you need an engineer, you know where to find me, motherfucker. Try to tell you guys all the time, but y'all don't want to spend any money on engineers. You just want to go buy a $300 plugin because it makes you feel good. I don't know. But dope music, man. I want to hear more. I just want to hear it mixed. Especially that style of music. I can't hear that not mixed. All right, Carter, featuring Naomi. Let's go. Okay, this is like in the same world that I just talked about the last track. Like the mix is what the fuck, right? Like why is the vocal panned all the way to the left? What is going on with this mix? It reminds me of like Common Sense, Like Water for Chocolate. I grew up on this shit. I've mixed plenty of these records. I love this sound and it's all in the mix, guys. Like y'all took the track that like could be really, really cool and you just don't have the sonics. So people are going to be like, what is this? Sounds like crazy demo. Like, why do you have the vocal panned all the way to the left? Like, that doesn't make sense for this record. So yeah, spend time on studying what's going on in music. Spend time on studying what you're doing and who you're like, who did you grow up listening to? Who are your influences? And listen to those records. Listen to Jay Dilla. Listen to the producers that made those records. Like Water for Chocolate was basically produced by Jay Dilla. There were a lot of really cool African rhythms in there. But there was also, what's his name? No ID, right? No ID was on that as well. And I just feel like, you know, if you want to like understand that stuff, you have to understand like how that's produced and like what they're doing and where the panning's going on and where the vocals should sit and, you know, how the drums should hit and all that stuff. Like just pay attention to that stuff because it just makes you not want to listen to records when you hear stuff that's just off sonically. You're like, what the hell is going on? Like, I feel like this is not right. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, thank you so much, Dr. COVID. You're here? Dr. COVID's in the house. I love that. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. But yeah, you know, you guys got to study game. You got to study the, get that fucking doctor out of here. No way, man. I need a doctor in here. My girlfriend's a registered nurse. My wife's a registered nurse. So in the ICU. So I heard all about that COVID stuff, man. But let's move on. Galaxy. Oh, clever. Galaxy. You crazy. Okay, so first of all, I don't know who made the beat, but like I can hear it just being drawn in on a piano, like basically just piano rolled it like in FL Studio or whatever. Mess around with the velocities, you know, do. Like a piano player is not going to play like they're going to play it like with velocities, you know. So think about that when you program pianos like this.
I've been up all night and all day, getting no sleep. What I do get these niggas can't keep up, no way. This is all gas, no way. I've been up all night and all day, getting no sleep.
right, so that's about as much as I would listen to this record, and the reason being, there's a couple things. It sounds immature in the production. Second thing is the all gas, no brakes. I've been up all night, all day, getting no sleep. Like, you like hit every single cliche, and like those lyrics have been said and written like billions, trillions of times. So they're just not interesting. So figure out a better way to say things. Say it your way. Don't, no breaks. Like, come on, man. Like, it feels dated. And I'm sure you haven't even put it out yet. I don't know. Maybe you did put it out. All right, let's move on. Jave, lame. Lame mix 3. Is it the mix that's lame? Because if you got this already in the title like this, yo, this is actually a good learning experience for everyone here. Since we're doing this shit for real, like, if you put this in your title, most of the time, I'm going to be honest with you, most people are just going to not even pay attention to this, especially like an A&R, like Jave lame mix 3. Don't put lame in your thing. Like, and if it's the title of the track is lame, switch the title of your track. Just make it a different title. All right, let's give it a shot though.
Do it the Joanne way. Oh, please stop it.
I run through this shit, get my money just like this. I stuff my pipes full of shit, man, they know what it is. I cannot fuck with your haters, man, I know this just a losing. Every time I'm going out, I'm just thinking of my boo. Yeah, you acting like you cool, but you know you don't, ooh. And you tripping over girls, why you acting like you flirt? Boy, you know you really rich, but you acting like a bitch. And I know you say you hustle, but for that you don't need muscle. And you also need a brain, but for that you just too lame. I was with you 2 years, but that shit went just too lame. I was with you 2 years, but that boy go cray cray. While you talking so them records, man, you.
All right, that's enough of that. Do I need to give feedback on that one? I mean, come on, guys. Ghost Town Station, Starlight Theater. Let's roll. Yeah, dude, I get this. I get the vibe. I get the reference. I get the yeah, it's not it. It just ain't it. Like, what's this? What's going on? Like, I don't know, man. Like, you can't hear anything that's going on. It's just like, it's a vibe. Sure, Trey True, you got it, man. You take over, bro. You tell them what it is. Like, it's, you guys, here's the thing. You guys are supposed to be the nice people over here, like saying like, yo, I like this. Yo, this is a vibe, right? And I got to be like the realist here and try to give people feedback on what's going to actually get out there and get them any attention, right? And like, I'm telling you, this kind of song where you just have like, sure, it might have like a subgenre that people are really fucking with this vibe, but this channel is just not really like made for that, you guys. Like, I'm gonna give you guys feedback on market viability. I'm trying to make you a bag, okay? I'm gonna try to make you some money and a career with music, okay? Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Like, when I hear this, I can't hear anything that's going on with the vocals. They're tucked so far back. See, it's like I could give you all the feedback, but it's just going to be stupid. It's going to be a waste of everyone's time. It's like, I don't even know if the guitar's even in tune. All right, let's move on. Juan Garcia. Hey, by the way, guys, Juan Garcia made this t-shirt. So, cheers to him. Killing it. Let's go.
And I really don't think you fully understand what has happened to these people that you look at as second class or inferior citizens in this nation.
Another day, we live to fight another way. All my people, you better pray. Pray we live another day, tell them all. Another day, another day. We'll live to fight another way. All my people, you better pray. Pray we'll live another day. I tell them all. Another day, another day. We'll live to fight another way. All my people, you better pray. Pray we'll live another day. I tell them all. Another day, another day. Tell these motherfuckers got to be another way so we can live it up through the night and into the day so I can see my children grow up and they gon' say, tell them all. Say if you really want it, they gon' yell for you to go and get it, man. But if you really live this selfless life, then you would help your brethren, man. Don't try and understand the root of evil when it's just a see-through as a C1 to a C2. These are keys to success. Don't you ever underpress. Sure you got a lot of weight, but you ain't never gonna rest. Double duty to your death. All your work it don't impress. 80-hour week saying you a slave for your check. Another day, another day. We'll live to fight another way.
All right, I'm gonna give this one like I'm gonna give it some good feedback. You know, and of course I'm always gonna keep it honest with you guys because I'm not here to fucking front or make you guys feel good. I literally don't give a shit if you guys feel good about this feedback or not. I want you guys to be really clear on that. And another thing, like, I don't give a shit if you unsubscribe from the mailing list and you never show up to one of these again. All right, I don't care. Just gonna be 100% honest, okay? I make a good living in music. Don't care if you guys never show up for this shit, right? I'm here to help people that want to be helped. That's it. So if you don't like criticism, you don't like feedback that's real and straight to the point, then this channel's not for you. My mailing list's not for you. I'm not for you. Like, straight up. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be real with you, all right? Because I really don't like fake-ass motherfuckers. And another thing is I don't want a bunch of people around me, like, that I don't actually even like or fuck with. All right, so getting that out of the way. One, like, the thing is with this is that I think you need to get out of your comfort zone and you need to record with somebody else, be around another producer, be in the studio with someone, stop recording yourself, and stop playing it safe. So someone could be like, no, that's fucking whack. Don't do that, right? The another day, another way. Like, I really think you got to stack that up. I think you got to put some cool effects on it. You got to mess around with that. I think the synths that you're using are really whack. Like, straight up, they're whack as fuck. That being said, one, the drums are pretty whack too. And the pattern of the drums are really whack. Like, it's just like, boop, 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 boop. Like, it's just like a taste level thing, right? It's like one of those things where you have to really, like, go into what makes you feel something, right? Like, what makes you feel something? Listen to a song you really like. Why does it make you feel that way? Now just, like, strip it back and go, like, okay, what are the drums doing? The drums are not, you know, like, you got to figure it out and you got to, like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, that makes me feel a certain way. All right. This makes me feel like someone said it really well. And I'm going to find that where that was, too stiff. And that's straight up, like, that would have been my first thing I would have said about this track is, like, it's just too stiff. Like, think about the beat and okay, here's what I want you guys to hone in on. The drums and the bass, nothing else. Don't listen to anything else.
Another day, another day. We'll live to fight another way. All my people, you better pray. Pray we'll live another day. I tell them all. Another day, another day.
Like, you have to get the bass the bass shouldn't be melodic, you know? The bass shouldn't be going boo boo wee boo 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 wee boo 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 boo. The bass should be like doo 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 doo. Like, it should play what a rhythm part. Like, bass parts are not supposed to play a bunch of, like, I'm going to follow the vocal. I'm going to be very robotic. Unless like you're literally going to go like into the Devo world, you know, and you're going boom, boop, 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 you know, bam, 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 bam. Like you're just following everything. It's just like you make it, it makes it cheesy when you do that. So I think you really gotta like, you gotta find a pocket. You gotta find the bass line. You gotta find the fucking rhythm. The thing that's going to make you not hear it, but make you feel it. Like you gotta feel the rhythms, you know? Like the drums like are going like it just feels like a robot. It feels so robotic. Like it needs to feel like fluid. You know, another day, another day. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Like you got to think about things that counter the melody, not just everything following the melody. Okay, that's going to be one thing. Second thing is like find a pocket for the drums. Third thing is like put some swing on the drums. They don't need to be ta 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 ta. Machine gun. Think about different sounds and textures. Like maybe you're using one hi-hat to do one thing. Like it's going t t t t, you know? And another thing's going like use things that have different velocities and different feels. Things that are going to make you feel a certain way. They're going to have motion and movement. If you start to like just like put down hi-hat patterns, you know, and robotic shit, it's going to feel robotic. And it's not going to, and I get it. Like the track is like another day, right? It's like monotonous. Another day, you know? Like, that's cool. Have something that's monotonous, but don't put it into the rhythm section. Unless you do it for like a section, you know, like a little part, but not the whole track. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and sound selection is everything. Chrissy B's like got that nailed in. Like, if you pick the wrong sounds, you pick the wrong instruments, the wrong synths, the wrong whatever, it's just not going to make sense. But, Juan, that being said, if I went back to the first track you ever uploaded for one of these streams, like, you've come so fucking far, dude. Like, you've come miles. Like, you don't even know it. Like, go back to the first song you ever uploaded for a live review on this channel. You'd be like, oh, God, this is night and day. And you know it's night and day. You're starting to get there, you know? So get into my music mentoring program, man. Like, get into the Radium Roundtable mentoring, and let's make tracks together. Let's sit here and just like really, you know, really hone in on your skills, because I think you can get somewhere with it. All right, let's move on. Good job, Juan, and thank you for the t-shirt, man. Your design is amazing. I love it. Mark Unthank. Let's roll.
I know the night is young, but we're where we wanna be, and we'll be having fun. Oh baby, come and dance for me. You got no reason to be holding anything back. Baby, don't hold back. Move your body. You don't have to mind anybody. Come on now, shake your body. Let the music take control of your body. Move your body. Incredible what we can do if we let go tonight. It's incredible the love we make if we don't put up a fight. Get on the floor, dance like we're making love. No standing by the car. Let go of your body, come join everybody, yeah. No standing by the corner. Creep out of the shadows, 'cause there's no standing by the corner. I know that you understand. For some reason you are scared. Open your mind and just let the feelings flow. Incredible what we can do if we let go tonight. It's incredible the love we make if we don't put up a fight. Get on the floor, dance like we're making love. No standing
Dope. I love this. I love the songwriting. Like someone said, like the pitch is off and there's a bunch of fucking, issues with it, but I really don't want to nitpick that part. What I would say on this, Mark Unthank, unless you're trying to be an artist, and if you are, I think you got a pretty long ways to go. Like as far as like just dialing in the production, and I think you should work with a producer, with the vocals mainly, right? And if you're not though, like what I would do is I would get a singer. I would pitch this out. I would pitch it out for someone that can really sing, like, like Dua Lipa. These are like the kind of vibes that are going on right now with that funk disco kind of shit. And I think like it's a cool vibe. It's cool writing. I think you could pitch it out for like sort of, like B level kind of artists. I think you can get someone and get a placement with it, but just get like an artist that can really perform it. I don't feel like the singer on this is really performing, and that's the problem. I think the pitch is weird. I think the performance is weird. The recording is weird. Like, it's just very like mid-range focused, like high mids and not even like the good mid-range. So yeah, I think you're onto something. Like, I think you can really take this song and get another artist, like someone that can really perform this track. But that's really up to you. Like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to be an artist? Because if you're trying to be an artist, I would say just really practice the performance aspect and understand that being a recording artist is very different from being a like live performance artist or like a singer, that goes and plays shows, etc. Performing in the studio and making records, like a recording artist, like the art of recording is so different than the art of like playing live or writing songs or singing or whatever, right? Like they're all just very different. So that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. But I do want to play a song for you that I'm working on and that I'm going to be releasing July 9th, and I would really love it if you guys give me some feedback. I mean, it's not really going to help because it's coming out July 9th, but I'm just going to play it for you guys and let you jam out and, make sure you guys go and pre-save it and show some love and stuff, right? But it's called 15 Minutes to Midnight, and it's my second single, and I'm excited about it. So I'm going to play it for you guys, if you don't mind. Is it okay if I play it for you guys? You let me know. Either way, I'm going to get out of here. But play a little track. Come in with that. I agree, Chrissy. You got to come in with that hook. I think that's a good idea. All right, NV says yep. All right, cool. I got 2 permissions. Let's go. All right, so last song, I'm just going to play this. 15 Minutes to Midnight, the full song. It comes out July 9th, and you guys can stream it everywhere. But, yeah, I wrote this, recorded it, mixed, mastered it, produced everything, and hope you guys like it,
Something, pick me up, baby, you just don't understand how you blow me away. When you walk by, all I stare, you light up the room, floating high, but you never waste a moment on my mind. We're just 15 minutes to midnight, baby, and a bloodshot promise in your eye. I'm coming undone. Yeah, I'm coming undone. minutes to midnight. We're just 15 minutes to midnight.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the feedback. Really appreciate you guys. That comes out July 9th. And yeah, I've been working on a bunch of music. So I'm going to keep them coming probably every 4 to 6 weeks or so. All right. So that's it. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you guys coming through the live review. Thanks for, dealing with my, fuck you attitude and straight upness. And, sorry, that's just how I am. So I hope you guys have a good night. Peace.